Private humiliation. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew, and I am a recovering alcoholic. It's Friday night, so I would be remiss to not tell you about our Friday night crosstalk meeting. If you or your friends are local to the Huntington, West Virginia area, and you're looking for a different type of meeting, an actual recovery-centric meeting where you can have a conversation and dialogue, rather than a specific pathway meeting where you can only use certain words and there's a bell and you have to recite things, I encourage you to come on down to 5747 East Pea Ridge Road in Huntington, Pea Ridge United Methodist Church for our Friday night crosstalk meeting tonight at 7 o'clock, every Friday night at 7 o'clock. Again, it's not a traditional meeting by any means. It's just several of us sitting around in a room talking about a whole plethora of different recovery-related topics that are important to each of us. So I encourage you to come on down tonight, make some new friends, join us for the quickest hour in recovery at 7 o'clock. For many years, I wanted to project this idea that I was important, that I was significant enough in the grand design of God's universe that He had given me control, that I was in charge. And for many years, I believed that. I was very successful professionally, extremely successful in my personal life, had the house, had the wife, the cars, the kids, the dogs. I was in control. But over the years, especially as my alcoholism progressed, I slowly came to the realization that my ability to not take a drink seemed to be the one thing I just couldn't control. If it was sitting in front of me, I wanted to drink it, especially if it smelled like bourbon or whiskey. I wanted to drink it, and I wanted to drink more. Over the years, I quickly came to the realization alcohol was the one thing I could not control, and it pissed me off. It was humiliating and defeating by all means. Case in point, give you a great example. I would drink in private. Very seldom would I let somebody actually see me drinking. We might have been out on the road for the summer, maybe on the baseball tours, and at the end of each day, all the parents would get together and go downstairs to the hotel lobby, maybe the hotel bar, and everybody'd sit around and drink. And sure, I was down there, I would socialize with them, laugh, cut up, have a good time, because I wanted to project this idea that I was in control. But the second I wanted to take a drink, I wouldn't do it there. No, see, I'd go back upstairs to my hotel room, down a bottle, or two, or three, and I'd come back downstairs and pick right up where I left off. I was humiliated. That's why I wouldn't drink in front of people. I didn't want to give them even the slightest, most remote clue that maybe I did not have my stuff together. Maybe I was not in charge. Maybe I could not control my ability to either take a drink or abstain from taking a drink. And coming into recovery, to making that decision to take those first few steps on my pathway to recovery, I quickly learned and quickly realized something I wish I would have done a long time ago, is I can't control what other people do, say, and think. And let's be real, let's be honest. Hell, I could barely control what I would do, what I would say, and what I would think. So what in the world would make me possibly want to control what other people would do, say, and think? Because hell, it almost killed me. Those thoughts I had and those actions I took and those things that I said, it almost got me killed. So why would I want to carry that responsibility for someone else? And whenever we come into recovery, we learn that right off the bat. But as I shared yesterday too, keep in mind, as the years progress in our sobriety, in our recovery, we got to be careful that cosmic event, that cosmic authority that is given to us over the years of our recovery, as I shared yesterday, that cataclysmic event doesn't replace that humility, that private humiliation that I would experience in my hotel room whenever I was drinking. That doesn't get replaced with pride. Now, people are typically inclined, or they're told anyway, that pride is such a bad thing, and it can be, absolutely. It can be. But actually, I believe pride can be a good thing when it's used in the right way. You could take anything out there, and when you use too much of it in the wrong way, it can be bad. So I always try to take myself back to that private humiliation that I've experienced, because I didn't want to project or give people a clue that I might not have my shit together. I'll tell you right now, I didn't have my shit together then, and I sure as hell don't have it together now. But you know what? The difference is today. Today I am sober, and today I do have a choice, and I choose not to put that first drink in me today. So with that being said, I'm out of time. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I could not be any more appreciative. We'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.